Somehow, and we can't do anything about it, this is the way God Almighty did it. We are Ogun State. There is nowhere that you are going to within this Nigeria that it will not be Ogun State that you will pass through. I'll give you 5 examples of our roads that all Nigerian uses. We carry the burden. The first one is the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Busiest, we have about 80-something% of that road in the corridors of Ogun State. The wear and tear, everything is federal government road. You and I know what is happening. When everything collapses, you will see channels say, nobody can move. They will forget that even federal government. They will say, government, wake up, what are you doing? I saw the Ogijo, you are showing it every day. I laughed. I said, this
that was a good one. You went there.
Yes.
You got the
I said, this Ogijo road that you are showing. Unfortunately, that is the heartbeat of moving petroleum product. From the Atlas Curve, they move, I've been told, so I'm on camera.
And don't forget
almost
that,
70%.
And don't forget, Your Excellency, that some of those people who live in those areas have started paying taxes.
Yes, now, gradually.
So it was good that you went there.
Gradually now, the Shagamu Benin Express Road lies within the corridor of Ogun State. Again, on that road, we have about 6% of that road to Ore, with Ondo, some percentage, and the rest, Edo. I've told you, the Korodu Ogijo Road, go and look at it. The old Abeokuta Road, go and look at it. The Odeda Ibadan Road, go and look at it. All of those roads, they are so critical to our development.
Let's come back to this 40th.
Now, what I've done is this. I've now asked myself, you can't finish everything at a go. So I've just asked myself, okay, we have 20 local governments. Even now, look at Ilaro. Ilaro is the headquarters of the Ogun West. But somehow, we have not been able to touch that place the way I would have wanted. But now I'm moving there. Look at the number of people. Yes, whereas Ilaro is the capital. But truly, where you have the population is Ado-Ota. Honestly, it is. That's where the population is. Indeed, the population of Ado-Ota alone it will take the 3 local governments within the Ogun West axis together. In fact, it will be the 4th one. You know what I mean.
Actually,
so because of that, we concentrated there first. Okay. Ipokia is next, followed by Yewa North. Before Yewa South, Imekwa, in terms of population. So if you are sitting there in a place and you are planning, those are the kind of things you put into consideration. Shagamu as well. Shagamu is so important in the context of Ogun East. Ijebu Ode is primarily. So I said, okay, what am I going to do? Let's rush to Ijebu Ode, do 1 or 2 there. Let's rush to Shagamu, do 1. Because I'm doing 2 roads in Ijebu Ode. We've done 1. No, that's in planning. So there's no way we can move in one day and finish all. No. But
let's talk. Sorry, because we're running out of time.
Yes.
I wanted us to talk about the Ilaro Road, but you've mentioned that, and now you're talking about some communities and areas, Yewa and so many other places. How have you been able to manage these places to the extent that now you're having 40th anniversary? We're talking with Mr. Deneye, and we realize that he says almost everyone is on the same page with you on this, whether you are party A, B, or C. They're all on the same page. How has it been managing all of those strife that we have seen before now that everyone is...
Well, let me say this, and I'm saying it with all sense of modesty and what have you, that we are Ogun State. I kept saying it. Ogun State is different. Maybe because of our education, maybe because of who we are. Maybe we were the first to have access to Western education, and when our colonial master came, this was where it is. Everything started from. Maybe because of that. It's like a landmine. You need to know. Every other home, they know what you are talking about. But for me, as a statesman, people will even ask me that, I don't know, that one is PDP. I just look at them and laugh. And I'll tell them that, look, how many years do we have? Max 8 years. People have been there before we were born. People will be there after we left. So for me, it will not be about, people even ask me, I say, no, look at what we are doing. It's not about me.
Just wondering.
I call them, I tell them, no, get this, get that. And people now believe. Let me say this, it's key for me. And I have to thank our people. I've seen people coming to me and telling me that, oh, how did you do it? And I said, it's grace of God. And the support that our people are giving me. Because you can't go to anybody and say you want to do this. If they don't believe you, you cannot. And for me, I have to thank them. I really cannot thank them enough. You go around and say you want to do this. So if I tell them, okay, this place, oh, we are doing this in there, everybody, they just say, okay, you are doing it, Governor, HAO, they will leave. They will allow you to do. If I tell them that I'm putting this there, look at the Kara people. I went there, I said, come on. Said, sit down. We are doing something here. They said, okay. Where are you taking us? No problems at all. Everybody cooperates. That's it. It's the grace of God. And that's what is happening.
For some people, they believe that, yes, a lot of things are happening in Ogun State, but politically speaking, a particular region of the state has yet to produce a governor. What do you say to those people?
Politics is a game of number, primarily. Let me say that straight. Mm-hmm. It's a game of number. And I make bold to say this. Nobody can be governor without cooperation from other senatorial districts. No. Mm-hmm. For example, Ogun Central accounts for, that's the voting pattern, probably before I was born. We account for minimum, maybe between, the list maybe 48% to 55%. All governors ask. Even me now, because I'm from here, 60% of the vote that probably takes me in. We have 6 local governments in Ogun State, including Ado-Dota. Usually, somehow, the votes are long in Central. So in those areas here, between them, they have about 60-something% of the votes.
Do you try to balance it by making a deputy from the area that has never produced a governor?
No, not deputy now. I believe that, I don't want to jump the gun. I believe that every senatorial district, indigenous of that place, have the right to be whatever they want to be in the state. And for fairness, for balancing equity and all of that, it will be in our interest maybe to support them so that everybody will have a sense of belonging. Mm-hmm. But of course, yes, if everybody is going to do that, they too must be, you know what I'm saying, embracing forthcoming so that everybody will come together and say, okay, let's do this. It's not that they don't present candidates, they do. Not that people will say don't present, they present. Right. Even when I came on board, of course, even this recent one, somebody was from there.
All right,
but truly everybody must be involved. And I know probably it will.
Okay, on a lighter note and in conclusion, too, as we wind down, we see you have a new logo for the stage. You've spoken about how you're also talking to the people and they're buying into the project. The president will be coming in today.
Yes.
Are you perhaps, because you've also talked about how you've been able to raise funds to finance some of these projects. Today we know there's a lot of focus about diversifying our economy. Yes. People looking to the Ministry of Finance for the fiscal policy to stabilize our system. Will you perhaps be sharing some notes with the president about what we need to do to stabilize, especially Minister of Finance used to be here?
When I want to, I will ask you, I will say, where are you from? When I want to, when people give me a question that is beyond me. I'm Ogun State, the work that I'm doing in Ogun State, pray for me that I will sort it out. You are not asking me pressure for Mr. President or the Minister for Finance. When you see them, you ask them. The only thing I know,
you see
truly,
the President today.
When I see President, what I'm going to tell, you want me to tell what I will tell Mr. President? No, I have access, so I can always tell him what I think we should do. But by and large, I think Mr. President is really. You heard him when he was campaigning. He knows. He talks about security, he talks about corruption, and he talks about unemployment. For all those to happen, we must get our even economy right, really. If the economy is not right, a lot of things will not be right. Even to fight this insurgency and all of those, our economy must be right. To have the right attitude for even investors to believe in us, our economy must be right. And I know Mr. President is not sleeping, and all the handlers of our economy, they are running around to make sure that we get it right.
All right. You've got a packed day today, so we have to also let you go. But thank you very much for talking to us today, and congratulations, Your Excellency.
Thank you. And you are not running. You see, this is what I do. You come now, I ask you how many. You say you are living in Lagos. You run to Lagos. No. Save all go around and see what we are doing, honestly.
Okay, we'll do that.
And
not to worry.
We are not going to say it on camera. And those from Ogun State.
Yeah, we will. But, all right, we need to wind down first. We'll be talking with His Excellency.
Moke, where are you from?
Governor Gov Amosun, Governor of Ogun State.
We can say that here. Why here?
Well, that's the show today, Your Excellency. Thank you for coming on.
I know where they are from.
We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'm Maupe Ogun.
You didn't allow her to answer.
Thank you very much. It's good Your Excellency knows where we're from.
Yes, I know.
So he knows. I'm Sulaiman.
And I know she's from Ogun State.
Have a good day.
She's Ogun State in that.